What is up, YouTube? Zan Rahman, and today I'll be talking to you guys about discipline and motivation. All right, now I will be relating to this majorly with health and fitness, but I guess you can relate it to anything if you put it in the right perspective. So, when people want to start off on a body transformation, on a fitness journey, a lot of time they don't feel like they're really motivated, okay? And a lot of you might have this question about how you can be motivated, how you can do it day in, day out, how you can stick to a routine and make sure you're sticking to a plan, and just how you can be motivated, okay? So what I have to say about motivation is that practically it does not exist. Okay, there's no motivation. Okay, there's only a plan of action. Okay, so it first starts off with a vision. Okay, so if you have a vision, a fitness goal as to something you want to look like, or some kind of goal that you want to accomplish, whether you want to do a marathon or a trek, or if you want to look like your favorite Instagram influencer or actor or sports personality or supermodel or whatever. So you have that vision in place, okay? And whatever your vision is, whatever goals you want to reach, there's always a way to do it, okay? Where there's a will, there's a way. So the first thing that needs to be in place is the will, okay? And once you have the will, then of course there are some necessary steps that you need to take, and some kind of plan of action that you need to follow, sticking to a diet, doing your workouts, being consistent, and doing these things long term is how you get results, okay? So uh, motivation, like I said, it doesn't really exist, okay? There's only the will and desire, how badly you want something, okay? How badly you want to do it, how badly you want to get to your results. And overall it doesn't really matter if you stick to your plan, if you follow your diet. It's very easy to eat something that is not on your plan, okay, to go off track. And if you do that 2 3 times a day, have something that you're not supposed to have, the calories add up, okay? So not really talking about calories or anything like that here, okay? But it's all part and parcel of it. But like I said, sticking to the plan, sticking to the regime, that is very important. And you would only be sticking to your plan if it's important to you, okay? So if you have a vision, if you have a goal in mind, if you have a plan, then what would make you stick to the plan, stick to the schedule, stick to the routine is how badly you want it, okay? At some level it needs to be important to you, okay, for whatever reason, whatever your reason may be. If it's important to you, then you'll stick to that plan, okay? And motivation, like one of my influences into bodybuilding, Fuad Abia, talked about in one of his recent videos, is momentary, okay? Or motivation is a spark. So when you have a plan of action, and when you're following that plan, when you're sticking to the plan, and you're not really going off it, motivation is something that is momentary. It is like a spark. Okay, so when you're disciplined and you're doing something day in day out, then in one of those moments you would find the motivation. Okay, because realistically, there's no one who would tell you to stick to your diet, or to go and do your workouts, because why would you, unless you're paying someone to do that? No one really cares about that, okay? So whatever you goals you have to care about it, and at some level it needs to be important to you, and you need to be committed to your goals, to the vision that you had in the first place. Now in a weak moment you might feel like, okay, maybe I don't really need to look like so and so person, and I'm glad being something lesser than that. And that might encourage you to go off your plan, or eat something that is not really on the plan, okay? And in that moment you may feel like you're lacking that motivation. But this is where the discipline and commitment comes in. Okay, so as long as you are disciplined, and as long as you're committed to the task that you need to be committed to the plan of action that you need to follow, the motivation will come when you need it. Okay, what's more important than motivation? Once again, it's discipline, and you need to be disciplined, you need to be patient, you need to do it day in day out, and do it for as long as you need to get to your goals. Of course, whatever goals you have, nothing would happen overnight, nothing would happen in 2 weeks. Okay, body transformation, fitness, or anything else that you can relate this to, it needs to be long term, and you need to be doing it for a significant period of time, and you need to be sticking to your plan. So, like I said, as long as you're disciplined, and as long as you're committed, and as long as your goal matters to you, you would keep doing the work that you need to do, the plan of action that you need to follow to get to the goal, and along that path where you need it, you will find the motivation that you're looking for. But the first step would be for you to be committed, for your goal to be important to you for whatever reason, and for you to be disciplined. Okay, so without the discipline, I don't think the motivation will come in, because then you're not really that committed to your goal. So rather than looking for motivation, like I said, it doesn't really exist, and no one will come and motivate you every time to have every meal to be on track with every meal, to be on track with your workouts, to be on track with your routine and your plan. Okay, only you can do that, and you can do that when you're disciplined, and when you true to your plan, when you are committed to your goals, and as long as you have that discipline and that commitment and that will in place, the motivation will come from within you when you need it. Okay, so don't really look for motivation. Okay, I mean, you might follow some people, you might watch some videos or listen to some music that you would find motivating. Okay, but you really don't need to look for motivation. What you should be looking for, and what you should be committed to, is the discipline. Okay, so like I said, if you're disciplined, the motivation will find you when you need it, and yeah, those are the first things that you need to be in place for you to be committed to your vision. And then the discipline, that's the hard thing to do, and when those things are in place, the motivation will find you. So let's end it at that. Let me know what you thought about the video. Leave your comments below, like and share the video, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.